That's prison. Oh my god. That's what they've been eating for 17 years. Ah! Double kill.
Welcome back to Cinema Rules. I'm Tom and this is Sean, and we're on a quest to watch every sci-fi film ever made at the moment. We're back with sci-fi. Today, we've changed our minds. We were going to watch something else, but we were like, let's watch this one. We're watching SnowPiercer.
Yes, we are.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Oh, yes, finally, for once. It feels like ages where both of us haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Because we did the childhood playlist, it was either I hadn't seen it or you hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
But now SnowPiercer, that we both haven't seen. I've been wanting to watch this for ages. It's a sci-fi dystopia, a sci-fi dystopian film, directed by Bong Joon-ho. Parasite director.
Yeah.
Academy Award winning director.
Yes.
Acclaimed, critically acclaimed, starring Chris Evans. John Hurt's in it as well, as far as I remember. And there's also a TV show at the moment. So
is there?
Yeah,
SnowPiercer?
It's into series 2. Sean Bean's in it. It's on Netflix. So it's like Die Hard, right? On a train.
Die on a train.
In the future. No, I don't know much about it. I think it's in like a frozen apocalypse.
Yeah.
A frozen post-apocalyptic world.
Which you rarely get.
Yeah.
Except for Ice Age.
It's always droughts, isn't it? It's always deserts, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, on a train, and it's like speed. If it stops going a certain speed, it'll blow up. No.
I don't know what it's about, but I've heard things about class.
I heard it's a class-based system. What is it? People at the
front
of the train
rich.
are rich, and the back of the train are
poor.
It's intriguing.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Going in with fresh eyes.
Yeah. Although I have seen that video that's got like 1 billion views on YouTube. That's like. SnowPiercer's a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I purposely haven't watched that film because I didn't want it to ruin SnowPiercer for me. Yeah. So I'm gonna watch it straight away when I get home.
Keep popping up unrecommended, but yeah.
But yeah, other than that, let's get straight into it.
Does that make this a musical as well?
I hope we just get a cameo from Charlie, the kid that plays Charlie.
Yeah, let's go.
Today, 79 countries will begin dispersing CW7 into the upper layers of the atmosphere.
And it goes wrong. It makes the world too cold.
3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. Go on.
Oh, there he is, Chris Evans. I can do this all day.
Those bastards in the front section think they own us. Eating their steak dinners and listening to string quartets and that.
We'll be different when we get there.
I want steak.
Oh, is that the food they eat?
Nam Kun Min Soo. He's a security expert. He's in the prison section now.
A security expert who's in prison can do something for him. Yeah.
I'm here right to the front of the train. Everything in one stroke. We control the engine, we control the world. Without that, we have nothing.
So it's a rebellion, essentially. Yeah.
Hey, get your hands up!
Give it back where you live!
What the hell?
Fucking bitch!
Oh my god. Oh, she got hit by... Ah! She's drinking her own blood. What are they doing to her?
At this altitude, we need only 7 minutes.
What? Are they going to freeze him?
Like a sentence kind of thing.
Yeah. They're putting his arm out. Oh my god.
Know your place. Keep your place.
Bloody hell.
Be a shoe.
Be a shoe.
Are we just gonna watch?
Not now.
I'm not just gonna fucking sit here.
They're gonna smash it! All his nerves.
They can't do anything about
Just shattered.
You remember what Mason said? She said, put down that useless gun.
She meant she wouldn't give the order to shoot me.
No. No, I think the guns are literally useless.
Is he just running on his own?
He's just running.
Oh!
That was insane.
Imagine. Oh! What's he throwing? I bet he knows karate. Judo chop! Oh!
Open it.
Here we go.
That's prison.
Oh my god.
So this is Chrono. I hear it's pretty big in the front section.
Careful, that's how these guys hallucinate.
It's a drug.
And it's highly flammable.
Highly flammable. Will that come into play later?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this real simple for you. You help us, you get your drug. If not, we put you back where we found you. What'll it be, asshole?
This guy's too cocky and confident in the position that he's in.
This can't be a window camera.
Oh! It's the first time they've ever seen daylight in like 17 years or something.
Are they going to see the world?
Yeah, maybe.
Still cold.
Whoa.
Chrono.
How'd you know there was nobody there?
Into his eyes.
It used to be automatic, but parts went extinct.
It's not the Paul I remember.
Oh, he must have been someone with a skill that got moved up.
I gotta do it. Woo! Annually.
Can we just go back to how that woman knew he was running? What is it?
Insects.
Ah! That's what they've been eating for 17 years.
Do you see things in your mind?
Don't open it.
Don't open it. Oh!
What the...
Oh, they're all soaking their weapons in fish blood so that even if they scratch them, they get diseased.
You reckon?
Yeah. Oh my god! Whew.
Where's the brakes, guys?
9, 8, 7.
What?
It's near a bridge.
Does that mean it's going to go get a bit wet? Happy New Year. That's how they judge time. Just gonna power through it.
Mate, this is some good world building on this, isn't it?
Yeah,
on
but
a
like
train.
the people first class, are they doing the same thing like that? Oh,
Precisely 74% of you shall die.
what? Oh!
My friend, you suffer from the misplaced optimism of the doomed. This is going to be good.
You're going to turn the lights off?
Oh.
원래 카타리나 지나고 나면 바로 터널이 나와.
There's a tunnel right after Katarina Bridge.
A tunnel?
Mm-hmm. A fucking long one.
A fucking long
They've
one.
got to go now, they've got to go now.
Ah! Double kill.
We need fire!
We need fire.
Yeah, the flammable stuff like you
Oh,
said.
yeah. Oh! He got her. Oh, has he got a choice? No, I don't know. No, he's gonna go. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. No!
I didn't expect him to die so soon.
No, neither did I.
Everybody stop!
Imagine if you were still wearing those night vision. Ah, blinding. Ah. Kill the person that killed him, like straight up. Like just murder him. I don't care.
She also needs her arm putting out of that hole.
Oh! Ah, the sound!
Aww. And he's just like, I'm not dead. Opens his eyes.
Listen to me. Wilford won't come here. He's not coming. You've got to go to him. And I can take you. I know the train. I can guarantee you safe passage.
Why the fuck would I trust you?
Because I want to live.
You know very well that you're already our leader. You have to accept that now.
How can I lead if I have two good arms?
By using them.
When you get to the narrow bridge, big gate with a W on it. Wilford's behind that. Don't let Wilford talk.
Because he knows him. He's had some sort of relationship with him, hasn't he?
He's a talker. He's a good salesman. Wow! Imagine seeing that. Wow.
This is only served twice in a year. In January and July.
Why? Not enough fish?
Oh, enough is not the criterion. Balance. The number of individual units must be very closely, precisely controlled in order to maintain the proper, sustainable balance.
That's probably what they do to them at the back. That's why they take away kids.
Kill people.
Maybe.
This is my son. Please take a good look at the picture.
I saw them.
When?
Where?
Came through there, went through there.
Is that all, boy?
Yes.
She knows something. They know something.
Minister Mason, we were just about to show a video.
Very good.
Wilford.
It's like he's
like God.
deified himself, isn't he?
His greatest dream was to construct a luxury locomotive cruise line connecting railways of the entire world into one.
Oh, so it goes around the entire world. Yeah. Some like midsummer cult
What
thing.
happens if the engine stops? We all freeze and die.
What?
너도 봐봐. 저기 보이지?
What? There they are. That's how far they made it.
Oh my god. That's eerie.
That's terrifying, isn't it? It's another one of those things.
What
Messages.
thing?
Bullet things.
Yeah.
There are actually many things on board were rumored to be extinct.
Such as?
Guns. Of course you are.
Oh, and the bullets do work. Oh my god, he's dead.
That guy's good.
Yep. Who's that?
One of the prisoners.
Oh, it's John. No, he's got a gun.
My friend, we understand each other. Listen to my words. It wasn't me.
Oh, he doesn't give a f.
This is just insane.
Yeah. What's he doing? Jesus Christ. This guy's the Terminator.
You just killed a front section passenger. I report.
This guy, what is
I didn't see a thing. Where you going? Wait, just wait a minute. Can we talk about it just for 1 second?
Oh! Oh, for 5 minutes, everyone's dying. Oh. That would like hurt.
He stabbed that through his...
Holy No. No! No, not him!
That's it. He's the only one left now.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot this guy.
Yeah, I forgot these two. Go on, kill him. Chop his balls off. What? Ow. So many people are dead.
Chrono. Yeah.
Good. Open it! Open the gate!
Yeah, don't ask him for that when he's here and he's lost all that.
You ever been to the tail section? Do you have any idea what went on back there? When we boarded?
When we boarded?
Wilford soldiers came and they took everything. It's 1,000 people in an iron box. No food, no water. After a month, we ate the week.
Oh my god, they did turn to cannibals.
You know what I hate about myself? I know what people taste like.
Jesus.
Can't believe it.
I know that babies taste best.
Ah. Babies taste best. Don't say such a thing.
Some men with knives came. And then an old man, no relation, just an old man, stepped forward and he said, "Give me the knife." And everyone thought he'd kill the baby himself. But he took the knife. And he cut off his arm.
The baby was him.
He was so hungry.
No. He was 17, wasn't he?
Eat this, just leave the baby.
Eat this, just leave the baby. It was John Hurt. Probably cut his own arm off.
Yeah.
That baby was Edgar.
Ah.
And I was the man with the knife.
Oh, Jesus.
I bet Edgar never knew.
And then one by one, other people in the tail section started cutting off arms and legs and offering them.
Jesus.
It was like a miracle.
This is dark.
And I wanted to. I tried, I just...
Yeah.
Yeah, how can I lead if I've got 2 working arms?
Because I've never sacrificed any.
Yeah.
문을 여는 거야. 이런 문이 아니라 이쪽 문을 여는 거야.
Why is there even a door?
이게 이제 무슨 벽처럼 생각하게 됐는데 사실은 저도 문이란 말이지. 그래서 이쪽 바깥 문을 열고 밖으로 나가자.
You'll die.
갈 때마다 내가 꼭 보는 게 있거든. 거기 잘 보면 추락한 역에 끼한 데가 계곡의 거꾸로 정확해 있어. 한 10년 전인가? 그때는 우리 날개 푸르만 얼음 위로 살짝 드러나 보였는데.
Oh, the ice is melting.
Just knowing that flammable shit's gonna fry your brain.
그래, 넌 말 한 번 잘했다. 이 크로놀이 원래는 뭐였냐?
He wants it for fuel. That's why he's gathered it.
네 말대로 족 같은 공업용 인화물질.
Oh no, to open the gate.
불 붙이면 꽉.
He's gonna blow up the
That's
door.
why he wanted it this whole time.
The woman that stole the kids.
I've been asked to extend a formal invitation for Mr. Wilfred to join him for dinner. After you.
This needs to die.
Population must always be kept in balance. For optimal balance, however, there have been times when more radical solutions were required, when the population needed to be reduced rather drastically. Who could have predicted your counterattack with the torch in the Yekaterina tunnel? Pure genius. That wasn't what Gilliam and I had in our plan.
What? The hell?
Gilliam.
Gilliam's the
front and the tail are supposed to work together. He was more than a partner, really. He was my friend.
Bullshit. He said don't let him speak.
Now there's just one last thing for us to do. Tally up the numbers.
The hell?
Hello, Wilford. It's me. I'm at Gilliam's place.
Hold on.
What the hell?
Is it still the same number?
Yes, it still stands at 74%.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, she was like approximately 75%. 78% of you died. Yeah.
You look like a crazy person.
Carl's
if there aren't enough crazies on this train.
Let's tell you. What? Jesus, this guy doesn't die.
어떻게 된 거야?
Oh! Who was that? And why's he got wings? He was from the cliff. Ow.
Come with me, Curtis. Something I want to show you. You deserve it.
I don't know whether to believe him or not.
I've devoted my entire life to this. The eternal engine.
Is he gonna break them free of this?
It is eternity itself.
Nut job.
I just wrote it. It's for you, Curtis.
He's been writing. So he was writing them to incite a revolution.
I am old. I want you to take my station.
That's why people say it's like Willy Wonka. Yeah.
No bullet.
This guy, he's got shot and then stabbed and shot.
Curtis! The match!
Oh no. This kid!
That piece of equipment went extinct recently. We needed a replacement. Thank goodness the tail section manufactures a steady supply of kids.
That's what they do. They keep it going manual. The kids, Take it. Sacrifice your arm. Yeah. His neck's broken, but he's probably not dead still. Are they gonna die?
Nice.
Oh, they died. Oh, an avalanche. You can't get any worse, can you, really? You literally killed everyone. That's it then. Everyone's dead. The end. Wait, seriously? I was gonna say, I would have been like, why I order? How did they survive that? She gets by an alien. The end. Ah, it's a polar bear. That means it's survivable, yeah. They survive all that just to be killed by a polar bear.
that had gone for him.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our reaction to SnowPiercer.
Second one in our new sci-fi playlist, but that was so dystopian. Like,
yeah,
that is the definition of dystopian.
But also
horrifying.
But also not, because
there's a turn of hope at the end.
Well, there's half of the whole world is dystopian, but then also half the train is and half the train isn't.
Yeah, but there's a lot of those kind of dystopias that are focused on like class-based systems and stuff.
Like Elysium.
Yeah, the whole thing is like a comment on people living inside this kind of social construct and whether or not they're happy to remain in it despite knowing the truth. Just tell me what you think about the plot at the end then. What has happened and what happens? Because the way, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
So the way I see it is, Ed Harris has this insane philosophy where he thinks in order for people to survive, or humanity to survive,
everyone needs to play a role.
Everyone needs to play a role, and they need to cut down on population. But also, because the engine needs to be manually sort of programmed or supported or reinforced or whatever, he takes the kids and makes them
part of the
engine of doing things. That's where that whole motion comes from. Which is weird that Tilda Swinton's character knew that.
Yeah.
So she must have been very high up there as well.
Yeah.
And then what the other boy was like the pilot.
No, that just proves that she knew about the kids. She said she didn't know about the kids.
So she was lying.
Yeah.
But the other kid was made to be some kind of pilot or part of the engine again.
Yeah.
In the interior bit. So Ed Harris is just an absolute nut job in this film.
Yeah.
He even said about insanity at one point, didn't he? And then he wanted someone to replace him to carry on and make humanity survive in his philosophy. That person was Chris Evans' character Curtis, and he rejected that philosophy at the end and sacrificed his arm, which was a symbol of leadership and so on. So he did the right thing.
Yeah.
So he was a true protagonist. There is a kind of comment on human greed as well.
Yeah.
And so on.
Yeah. And also just warped reality, because he was saying at the front of the ship that at the front of the train, we've got it bad too. You know, I get lonely and it's noisy. And it's just like, you're talking to someone that had to eat other people to survive here. I think the hope that was portrayed at the end, or alluded to at the end, did not offset the dark we witnessed beforehand and listened to.
Yeah.
So all in all, if you're looking for a hope or happy ending, it's not. It's you feel about yourself.
The depravity of humanity. Isn't it? Oh man,
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, SnowPiercer. This was a film that I've been wanting to watch for a long time now. Finally getting around to it. If I'm honest, I thought my expectations were really high. So it didn't reach those expectations, but I still really enjoyed the film. The only things that didn't reach my expectations was some of the writing, some of the characters seemed a bit rough around the edges. It was a bit, I don't know, I can't really say amateurish, but maybe it was something to do with a translation thing, I don't know, but some of the dialogue was a bit, I don't know, choppy, I don't know, it was a bit weird. But all in all, the plot itself was invigorating. It didn't stop. You were fully invested into it. I thought Chris Evans did a really good job as the lead. And I thought there was a satisfying conclusion in terms of, like, you know, the stakes got higher and higher, built and built, and then there was this massive explosion at the end, and a release of tension and everything that the film had been leading up to. And it was smart. The film left breadcrumbs of different clues and hints to what the meaning of the film was and what they were saying at the end, and it left breadcrumbs, because I remember saying, actually, yeah, why was she doing this? And that was answered. And you know, the guy looking out the window and seeing the plane and all this stuff. So I thought it was well crafted. So I think overall I'm going to give it a 7.6 out of 10.
This is a difficult one, man. There was a point in this film where I was like, this is a 9 out of 10. This is even more than that, because do you know when the lights went off after the Happy New Year bit? And I was just like, this is so good. I'm so invested in these characters and their journey to overcome and survive and things like that. And it was really, really good, and I really liked it. But all the way up to the end, I would say, up until when they broke through and we saw Ed Harris's character, because like, it's intriguing and it's interesting, and he has so many left turns and left field kind of plot points in his writing. But there's just something about the end of it, for me, with the philosophy of it and the idea of it, and John Hurt's character, Gilliam, turning out to be involved in it as well. For me personally, the plot is so kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for?
The idea
void of any kind of hope. It's so dark for humanity, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I was just so invested in them surviving, and it just comes out of left field. It's a difficult one. It's something that we're gonna have to think about.
Would you also say that the idea of finding out the answer was more invigorating and interesting than the actual answer? It was
keeping me on the
than the actual answer. And the answer was disappointing.
I know. Perhaps for some people, it would have been really boring or predictable if they just overthrew this kind of like authoritarian leader of the train and did it that way. But for me, I just think that would have been more fulfilling
rather than this depressing
than the kind of ending we got, because the word I'm looking for, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's so void of any kind of optimism in a way, despite it having that tiny little bit of hope at the end, that it's almost kind of left me feeling just deflated.
Can I say so?
I just want to say it's interesting because the whole concept of Ed Harris's character and their philosophy was balance.
Yeah. But it wasn't balance.
Yeah, exactly. But it was that idea of balance was flawed.
Yeah.
This film, in terms of the plot and what it's trying to say, or it's so dark and the hopefulness is not balanced either. Yeah. But you expect it to. So I don't know. I don't know if you can.
And also,
draw
as I said about
there.
John Hurt as well, and the sacrifice that he made, and the message of leadership, and that can't all just be because he wanted to convince Curtis to do this.
It's I don't know. But what are you gonna rate it?
So I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10. Because I think that just as a film, Bong Joon-ho just does so good as well. People will definitely crap on us for these ratings, but it's a good film. Yeah. It is a good film.
Yeah.
So, before you run screaming into the comments section saying, "You don't get it! It went over your head!" This is something we're going to talk about for a good while.
For a long time, and our opinions will change.
Talk about our opinions on it. And if you've got a different understanding or opinion of the narrative and the philosophy of the film, then hit us up in the comments section and let us know what it is, because I'm intrigued to
learn more,
know people's interpretations of the film.
Yeah, and learn more.
Because I'm sure there's different ideas floating around.
Yeah, and with this film where it's a thought provoker.
Somber. That was the word.
Somber, yeah. But like this film, that's a thought provoker. You can't really fully give your opinions on it when you don't
straight after watching.
Yeah, you can't. So you have to take in consideration that this is straight after we've watched it. We haven't divulged or ingested or contemplated everything as a whole. So, but let us know what your ratings would be, and do you agree with ours, 7.6 or an 8? I'm just looking on IMDb now, and it says it's a 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah,
so I guess
I'm giving it an 8, which is a bit higher, just because I think Bong Joon-ho's directing does come through. Like you say, the moments of the film where he uses the sound and he uses the actors. And the way that some of the fight scenes are shot with the lighting and how it's like a linear side on. It reminds me of like Old Boy a little bit on one of the
this film reminded me, and it's a reaction that I did recently, which is The Platform.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a kind of very capitalized or capitalism type of story, but I think this film definitely did it better.
Yeah.
Simply because of the action and the characters, I think were
I
a
think
bit better.
from what I'm aware, Parasite criticises some kind of ideology as well. I haven't watched it, but I'd be intrigued to see more of his films. Let us know what you think of it. What you thought of what you think of Bong Joon-ho. What's his best film? Yeah. And actually, have you seen the SnowPiercer TV show? Is it worth watching?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. And if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this movie, link in the description for our Patreon page. That link will also allow you access to these videos early. So if you want to support the channel in any way, click the link below for our Patreon page. If not, you don't have to. Watching the videos, liking them, commenting on them really supports the channel a lot as well. But thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next sci-fi movie reaction. See you then.